Hello Southsiders and welcome to the first introductory lesson of the guitar unit. Today we're just gonna talk about parts of the guitar. Yours might be the same, yours might be slightly different. You may be using ukulele or any other stringed instrument that has a neck. Most of them will be very much alike in many ways. There are some parts of guitar you have to know before you start the next lesson. First of all, we have the body of the guitar. Body of the guitar is kind of like a speaker. That's what makes the sound louder. In case of acoustic instruments, it has a sound hole that allows the sound to get out. So this bulky part is called the body. This is the sound hole. Right here we have a part called bridge. Bridge is kind of important because it picks up vibrations from the strings, moves it onto the body, body vibrates. It makes the air inside of it vibrate, and that's what we hear coming out as sound. So think of it as your loudspeaker. Electric guitars are slightly different. Usually they have a solid body. This one is hollow, it's filled with air. Solid means it's just one big chunk of wood. So how do they make their sound? Well, they have microphones built in called pickups, usually magnetic pickups, and they pick up how strings vibrate, and the sound actually comes out of the speaker called amplifier. Just like that one there. Other than that, you hold it the same way and you play it the same way. Neck. Neck is a very important part of the guitar or ukulele or violin or any other stringed instrument that has a neck, because that's where magic happens. This is where we're going to be doing actual notes, and we're going to get back to it in just a second. Past the neck, we have headstock. This head part right here is the housing for tuning pegs. Tuning pegs help us put tension on strings. When we tweak one, it winds the string up or loosens it. Something that you should not be messing around with yourself. It is something that a responsible adult has to do for you. Do not tune your guitars on your own. You're gonna end up with a lot of broken strings if you don't know what you're doing. With some experience and some time, you will also be able to tune your own guitar. For now, trust somebody who knows what to do with it, do it for you. Going back to the neck. Neck is divided into spaces. Those spaces are called frets. So if I say fret number 5, for example, I want you to count spaces between the bars until you get to the 5th one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So when I say fret number 5, I refer to this space right here. If I say fret number 3, 1, 2, 3, that's the space I'm talking about. After I tell you what fret you have to find, I will also mention what string you have to use. For example, if I say string number 1, that would be your thinnest teeny tiny little string E right here. If I say string 1, fret 7, what you have to do is you have to trace this string number 1, the thinnest one, all the way to the fret number 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Once you find the right space, the correct fret, you have to press your finger down so the string actually bends over the metal bar that follows there. So basically, you're squeezing that string into that space. Once you do that, it kind of hurts the fingertip here, because what you're doing is you're pressing down on a thin nylon or steel metal string, and it digs into your skin and bone, and yeah, it does hurt a little bit, but not so bad that you're gonna see a doctor about it. So what you do is you press it in until you feel that you reach the neck. The thumb on the back helps with that action, because what you're actually doing is you're basically squeezing it together. While you're holding it down, you have that string locked in. With your other hand, what you're gonna do is you're gonna gently pluck that string. If you're getting a sound that sounds like this, and you're going, where is my sound? It's because you're not pressing that string hard enough. Remember, you have to reach the neck with it. If you're getting good sound, but the wrong note, it's because you're on the wrong fret. Please make sure you count your frets carefully. If you're pressing in the right fret on the right string, but you're getting this, it's because you're plucking the wrong strings. So the three things you have to check. Are you on the right space? Are you pressing the right string? Are you pressing it hard enough? Are you plucking the same string? When you skip to the next lesson, we're going to be working on the actual song. We are going to start with hard cross buns. See you then.